This is Saint V by AB Creations, and this is some fantasy football 2022 tips for you guys that haven't won. Top players you must draft from first. I would go with Cooper Kupp. The man had the most targets last year, and he was a triple crown leader for receptions, yards, and touchdowns. This is Matt Stafford's favorite target. And they make it a point in Sean McVay's offense to get him the ball. You'll be a damn fool not to draft him first. You got to do it. The man already has almost 600 catches. He hasn't been in the league 5 years yet. Jonathan Taylor, he will be the next guy. NFL rushing leader last year. He's only got Michael Pittman on the outside. You have a quarterback that got from Atlanta, Matt Ryan. Okay. So they got a running game. You know he's going to touch the ball. Had 372 touches last year. 1,800 yards. 18 touchdowns. Unanimous. First team All-Pro. Got to get him the ball. He's going to touch the ball. As long as he stays healthy, I think it's a safe pick. Next. Davante Adams. Now, people are saying this, he's going to play with Derek Carr. They played together at Fresno State, but he may not have the same production that he had with Aaron Rodgers. True. But I'm going to count on Davante Adams that he's going to have a successful season still. It may not be the same production that he had with Aaron Rodgers, but I think it's going to conjure comparisons to what he did in Green Bay, because even though Derek Carr's not the same level of quarterback, there's enough weapons there. I believe Davante will still get some one-on-one matchups. And as you can see, statistically, he has been successful every year. And he's had 100 catches since 2016. Travis Kelce, you got to draft him in the first round. Don't be an idiot. Okay? Everybody's like, Tyreek Hill's not there. Yeah, that's exactly why you should draft Travis Kelce. He's going to get more targets. Okay? They got Valdez Scantling and who's the other guy? Juju dancing ass. Get Travis Kelce. As you can see, he hasn't missed a game due to injuries since his rookie season in 2013. He's the best thing that you can get in the first round next to those guys I just mentioned. He's a sure thing. And he's got the most 1,000-yard seasons for a tight end. Gotta go for him. Okay, players that are due to have a big year. These are the guys that I think are going to have their breakout year this year. I'm sure some of you guys have an idea who I might mention. But a lot of these guys, I feel like they're going to get more targets. And because there's been some trades, they'll get more opportunities. So, first guy, guys, DeAndre Swift. Now, the trade Lions, they actually will bite a fucking kneecap off. And they play really hard. And they did well in the draft. And they have a really formidable line that people kind of forget about. You got Penei Sewell anchoring it down to Taylor Decker. Ragnow in the middle. I think Detroit can be a 5-6 win team. But I'm going to say this about DeAndre Swift. He's electric. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. He's a really good running back. He's dynamic. He's strong, but he got to stay healthy. If he can stay healthy, I think he can go over 1,000 yards. I think he can have like a 1,200-yard season. And I think he can have about, 300 yards receiving out of the backfield. Next guy, Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy hasn't had a fucking quarterback since he came in the league. Everybody's like, he's a bust. No, he's not. When you have fucking Drew Lock throwing to you, what do you think you're going to catch? Drew Lock is a lock to be a fucking bust, okay? And he's not really a bust because I didn't expect him to be very good anyway. But anyway, Jerry Jeudy is going to have a breakout year. I feel like this guy's a sleeper in the draft, the fantasy draft. You got to go get him. You'll probably better get him after the fourth round. Definitely get him after the fourth round. He's just one of those guys you might want to go ahead and get Russell Wilson's addition there. CeeDee Lamb. I think CeeDee Lamb is going to have a breakout year. He's going to get more targets. They think that he's going to have a breakout year because the departure of Amari Cooper. Now, listen, I'm not the biggest fan of CeeDee Lamb, but I do think he's going to have a breakout year just because of by default. I mean, he's their only receiver at this point. I mean, Michael Gallup's going to be hurt. They drafted a guy, I don't even know his fucking name, but he's not even worth mentioning. CeeDee Lamb is the guy. Who you gonna throw? Who you throwing the ball to? Dalton Schultz? No, you're throwing to fucking CeeDee Lamb. He's gonna have more targets, more yards. He's gonna have a breakout season, just by default. All right, last category. I want to talk about the players that you might not want to count on because they have their reasons for not being able to play this season because their season's going to be in limbo due to off-the-field issues. One guy that comes to mind is guilty of illegal touching, Deshaun Watson. No pun intended. It was pun intended. Deshaun Watson, Mr. Handsy, Mr. Massage himself. I don't think he's going to be able to play this year. I think he's going to get suspended a year. And everybody's like, well, he didn't get indicted. He just has a lot of, it's just a civil case. It's not criminal. No, it's not. But damn it, when you got 66 incidents, when you playing tug and rub and doing handsy shit, you're not going to play, man. And I got 230 million reasons why he won't play. Cleveland knew this was going to be about money. They don't care. They knew they got to pay off these damn lawyer fees he's going to have to pay off. They knew it was about money. Once they knew one criminal, they all good. But I don't think he's going to play. Michael Thomas. Now, I would still draft Michael Thomas because I think he will play, but I know he's coming off injury. He didn't really play much. He didn't play at all last year, so maybe play a couple games. No, he didn't play very much. He didn't play at all. So this guy right here, I would draft, but his season could be in limbo because he might get re-injured. And he just may not have the breakout season that he had. I know he has a single season record for most catches. I believe he still has that. I don't know if Cooper Kupp broke that, but I don't think he did. But Michael Thomas, I mean, you kind of question if he's going to have a productive season. DeAndre Hopkins, he's going to be suspended the first 6 games. If you didn't know, he had some illegal substance in his system that he said he didn't know that it was in his system when he was taking some kind of supplement. And guys kill me when they say that kind of shit because I'm like, how do you not know what you're putting in your fucking body? I mean, you should ask questions before you put that shit in your ass or wherever you put it. But my point is, he's going to be out the first 6 games. You can draft this guy after the 4th round. Now, somebody might draft him in the first 4 rounds. Don't even give a damn. Last guy, Deebo Samuel. Right now, he doesn't want to play for the 49ers because he feels like he's being overused and he doesn't like to be playing a running back as much as they had him playing running back even though he's a receiver. And he's been very productive, but he wants to have a long career, and he doesn't want to play for San Francisco. Now, that might change, but right now, his season is limbo. It's really in limbo. And then they got a new quarterback in Trey Lance that's going to be throwing on the ball, so we don't know how that's going to work out, but we don't even know if Deebo's going to play. So that wraps up the video.